everyone, and welcome to another sketchbook tour. I know it's September again, but I did have this one done, and I figured it wouldn't be fair to just be like, hey, I did this one next month. So we're gonna go ahead and give you 2 sketchbook tours for the month of September. I hope that's okay, but let's go ahead and jump right into this one. So as always, stickers everywhere. But the thing that I wanted to tell you about this one is the fact that this is a dollar store sketchbook, and I got these because I was interested in trying to see if it was any good. And while the paper's not, super thick, it held pencil really well. The inks, like ballpoint pen and Sharpie and fine liners and stuff, it held really well. I mean, it does bleed through, right? But that's kind of to be expected. And then this was my marker test, and so as you can see, right, it bleeds pretty far. I think it even went into the next page, but not really. So it's that bad, right? So put a piece of paper down and you'll be fine. But it was $1, and it's actually pretty cool. Like, I've been using these for a little bit. It's pretty nice. But trying to come in and draw some shapes, just trying to further understand or push the idea of those 3D shapes, and drawing people, random sketches, some of them from comics, just drawing life drawings. Always trying to do life drawings, trying to make sure that you just keep moving so that you can try and get an understanding of the body, because you'll see, like, I started some, finished some. Like, these aren't all at the same time, but like this one's stiff, but this one looks more natural, and the more you do it, the better it's gonna be. And then I just started, I think it was on the plane, I started drawing random things. This was actually supposed to be a project that a couple of buddies of mine were working on, and we were trying to create the most 80s action force comic character possible. And it was like trying to mix Silverhawks and Wetworks, and that's in the 90s, but we were just trying to do something ridiculous. And I kept being told that my stuff was like, oh, this actually looks legit, we need to go more bananas. I'm like, oh, okay. This is, I was trying to do an intro for Ninja Empire, so I was gonna do this, but they're supposed to be it was supposed to be a comic, but then I wanted to make it storyboards because I want to give it to someone else to animate, and so I think I'm just gonna literally make those into storyboards. See, and here's that character again, trying to make some like robotic superhero type guy. And it just kept going. But I did like this pen. This was like this purplish pink pen, kind of like that on here. But as you can see, it did bleed through, but it was $1, so what do you expect? This is my review of a convention. And then drawing from comics. There's a reason why you like things, and so there might be I need to learn how to draw this, or it could just be a warm-up. Like, these were just warm-ups, as you can see, right? Like, I was really stiff, stuff wasn't working really well, but getting in some hands, and then as we went further, the drawings actually started to come together, because, well, once you warm up, drawings start working well. Ninjas, I think I was designing the Green Goblin as a ninja, and so we just made his mask really creepy. Drawings, scribbles, drawing other artists. So this was Alvin Lee, so I was looking at what Alvin Lee was doing, and so I drew a couple of his drawings, trying to see if I could pull something from it, like, what are you doing that will help me with my drawings. And it's all pen. One thing that I've realized is that, except for when I started doing these panels and stuff, I've been trying to do a lot more pen work, right? Because I want to make sure that it's just, be confident, go for it, just try and make sure that you can get these drawings in. Then I started laying out the graphic novel for Ninja Empire, and these couple pages were supposed to be a 10-page, I think it was. yeah, it was like a 10-page intro to Ninja Empire, and then I got rid of it, or I haven't done this. So then I went to the actual graphic novel panels, and I started working on those. And as you can see, done. Maybe you cannot see, but done and done. You know, so just trying to do thumbnails, and I know that they're kind of hard to see, but this is just all me doing thumbnails for the comic graphic novel. And then I started doing pen so that we could actually see what was happening. So that, because problem I was having was that it was starting to fade, and so I couldn't even see my thumbnails anymore. And this is how I script too. So generally speaking, I'll have a rough idea of how I want a comic to be laid out, and then I will just write the dialogue and the script in this format. So it's kind of interesting. I think it's not the normal way to do it, but it works for me because I'm the one working with me. This was my daughter again, drawing with me. More thumbnails, drawings that I was doing with my students. Thumbnails. It's a graphic novel, so you'll see a lot of thumbnails. Me just scribbling around, trying to work stuff out. Thumbnails. Then GI January was coming up, so that was good. More life drawing stuff. Doing GI Joe. Oh, this was for the GI January stuff. I was trying to draw Lady J, I think. I was trying to do that. Trying to figure out which one would be working. So that's good. Robots. Just trying to scribble. Getting new markers, testing them out, seeing how they would work. I do believe that was the first time that I got a hold of Olo markers, which is fantastic stuff. And then just pen drawings, life drawings. I don't even know what was happening there. People, oh, I was at my son's award assembly for sports, and I drew all the presenters, which I thought was pretty fun. And then my daughter again. See, no sketchbook is holy. They're just sketchbooks. And then this was something for a project that I wanted to do that I still might actually be doing. So keep an eye out for this. Project doing folds and geese, ninjas, my daughter, ninjas. And it's just trying to drawing other inspirational pictures that I had around, and then just going, how can I make this look something like mine, or doing the actual motion, trying to make sure that I want to try and make the comic at least as dynamic as I possibly can. Just reference stuff from ninjas and samurai and stuff like that. And I was kind of sad about what's happening here, but I did get some Olo markers and it was the test stuff, so I came in and I just started scribbling with that. And so it did kind of ruin this page back here, but it was great to test them out, and then we kind of went from there. But there you go. That's another sketchbook. I hope to have more of them soon. And yeah, thank you so very much for actually coming and checking it out. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you get notified every time I drop new content. And yeah, I will see you guys at the next video. See you later.